Mama's got bags for Prada. Rolling up. I'm in the brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got bears or problems.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack live as we have at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As always, Charles Davis.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Like this, it's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. That'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And this whole line is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at 27-yard line. Throwing on 2nd down on Minshew. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the defense for New York.
C.J. Moses, your prototypical out-level linebacker. They'll come downhill and smack you, but they understand the game so well.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. Leading them out is their 6'3" quarterback, the 3rd overall selection in 2018, Sam Darnold.
Here we go. Zero still. Sam Darnold and the New York Jets are on the field on offense.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Second down.
It's second down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
From the 29, Darnold
Going
by his
far,
tight end.
let's go, and let's go there.
That's what good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. It's time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Calais Campbell's one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
It's 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Jets.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
First down, Jets.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. Bit of a surprise they ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
I've never seen early bursts against one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Wow, the shotgun.
Back to the fires.
This is Bell on the dead ball.
And then second
And
down.
get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
4 down,
Bring up
95,
second
second and 6 coming up for the Jets.
But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackler. Held it to an okay game.
Darnold complete to Crowder. That's all good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd
Never
and
make
4
the mistake
coming
with
up
these
for
slot
the
receivers,
Jets.
especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
That's 4th down.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Now they have to punt it away.
Miles Jack able to knock that one away.
Miles Jack can just flat out cover. It doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves, not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action.
And he's taken down.
And down he goes. Steve McClendon.
Minshew is sacked. Second and 19 coming up for that one.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Minshew sets to throw. Connecting here with DJ Shark. They get 16 out of that one, but they're
16 yards in, good is good, coming up for the
They
Jaguars.
sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep. They curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen, we got to sell the go. Just go. Let's see who's fast.
They'll try to throw forward with Minshew. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Now that's a touchdown for the Giants. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You bring back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. You have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
Different
was
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense. Follows pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
In my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's complete to Chris Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Minshew, first and 10. This one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 of enemy territory. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville in the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Leonard Fournette. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now some movement before the snap.
And back.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Seconds left to go on the field.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still second down.
2nd and 11 coming up for the Jaguars.
will start building. Certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. On second down, Minshew complete to his tight end, set the foul. And they wind up giving this all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And the first quarter and second quarter is going to be under one.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The carry there will be second down.
Second and 8 for the
We talk all the
Jaguars.
time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On second down, here's Fournette. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down.
7.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
Maybe they're also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Minshew back to 5.
To the end zone,
Incomplete.
it's incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
Pick it up and go. 7-3 Jags.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not it, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Now, after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They got the lead last time, had to punt it, though. It's the key to this run.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Coming up for the Jets.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Got got some room at the
Still, and it's still down.
up to the 33-yard line. They get
So
16
the
out of
two
it, but they'll still need to
coming up
convert
for
on
the
third.
Jets.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can put a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Darnold completes to Bell. And it gets
First down.
to 5 before he's out of bounds.
Le'Veon
Call the gain
Bell
of 5 as they move the stick.
with the
And
catch.
just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But then you keep in
Two-yard
mind,
gain on
Gardner,
the
especially
five,
the
second and 8
you've got a
coming up for
running
the
back of
Jets.
this size, these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games turn into bigger ones.
And it's the first down. First down, Jets.
He'll still be stopped shy of
And
midfield.
now,
It goes a gain of
the
7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches
third and
situation.
inches for the Jets.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Darnold on 3rd down.
Ballard fires. First down, Jets.
And he's able to get
Rodney
this one
Anderson
down
with the
to
catch.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
Right.
That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Who did that guys think when the
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry by Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Nope, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Jets. 2 minutes to go until halftime.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coach will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. On 2nd and 7, Darnold. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold.
Going back to those fires. And
And it's
almost caught.
incomplete.
Was incomplete. 4th and 7 coming up for the Jets.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think the situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on first down is Minshew.
Runs in the touchdown. Minshew.
Right around the 34.
Nice
The drive
throw
starting play,
to
a
get
good
the
one.
first
Give it
down.
19.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Minshew back to go.
First and
5.
10.
And it's incomplete.
Took a shot there.
Second time coming up for the Jaguars.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping it much.
Jaguars.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Looking to throw, Minshew. They'll set up the screen to Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. Throwing on 2nd and 1. Minshew. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
21 seconds to go until halftime.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Now Minshew.
Minshew goes down.
He goes again.
For a sack.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll run it away for the second time. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
13 seconds to go till halftime.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. Thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. Then we'll see these two teams.
And he goes down, loss of yards.
In this situation, either side of the
2-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 12.
and get on out and talk about it.
And it's halftime.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get right back out to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. The New York set to take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable
Second and 6
down.
coming
A
up
very solid
for
gain
the
on that play.
Jets.
Following the pickup at 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Stop.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now a draw play. This
And he
is
stopped
and
again.
he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A place like that is something this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he on to punt for New York. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they got to figure out how to check out that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker, shorter drops? Maybe they're doing something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video on those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. And that's incomplete.
Second time coming up for the Jets.
Open in in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Coming up for the
We've seen these
Jaguars.
defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to
Makes it
throw.
back to the 5.
He's got
First
the look
down,
up to
Jaguars.
Lee. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun give to Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it again with Fournette.
Fournette, first down,
And
Jaguars.
at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running Lane's run a premium in the first half, was able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry.
And it's a first down.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside off there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? See the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to win.
Here's Minshew. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll
Brady,
bring it
second
down
down.
at the 18-yard line. That
Second
was play number 7
three.
on this drive, and it got him
Coming
7
up for the
yards.
Jaguars.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They're able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
But
Give him a yard on the run there, and it's going to set up
coming
a
up for the
3rd down and 2.
Jaguars.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows themselves.
Trying to pick it up with Armstead. Will have the first down, getting this one to the
First
14-yard
down,
line.
Jaguars.
Give 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Set 50, plant.
They look to throw now.
Minshew back to the 5, and
And
it's
it's caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
second
The throw
down
took
coming
it
up
out
for the
too far, 2nd
Jaguars.
down. How about about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one.
Posting for the Jaguars.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys, you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest work is to the end. Because if that happens, then it's fair game.
It's touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley. There to make the grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, a touchdown strike?
There you go. In concert.
That thing is good. 10-7.
And the lead is now 10-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it on to the 25 on the touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Darnold. He'll have a first down past the 40. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter break. On first down, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 12, Darnold, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? He loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. On third down, here's Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
First kick, 37. This one looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no
second 10 coming up for the Jaguars.
2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB, make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Go down.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
Coming up for the
I know
Jaguars.
this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll try to run for
4th down.
Fournette trying to power his way
4th and
forward.
2.
I don't think he got there. No gain there
For
on
the
the play.
Jaguars,
That's going to leave him
yeah,
with a 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And a fair catch signal for it and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how baseball, with the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the side, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
And going back to goal. And down the goal.
Pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on after the sack. Work to be done.
Send down back to goal.
Darnold.
Fires
A
strong.
screen to Bell. He's got room to run past the truck. It'll be a pickup of 15. It's out of the
15, 35 from left to the Jets.
Being a game of strength and bond, it's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz,
Back to
he's
goal.
going to run that
Fires.
battle just about.
And it's incomplete.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. They, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? Would it did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he's on for the fifth time here today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now, 18 Gator.
They begin with a run by Fournette.
And it's a first down,
And
Jaguars.
it's just about a yard shy of the 20. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to turn it over.
Hands up and you stop.
First down. And I think this defense
Timeout, check.
as he is smothered behind the line.
Second and 13 coming up for the Jaguars.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Again, it's Fournette.
And then he's stopped again.
Football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game.
Loss
They
of
step
yards
behind
on
the
the
line
line.
and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they
Timeout,
call the
Jets. Third
timeout
and
on
17
defense
for the
with
Jaguars.
1:53 left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. So third and long, here's
He's taken down.
He's taken down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands first and
Sam
10.
Darnold in the Jets back offense.
So after that hot start, the numbers here showed the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he gets going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Going back to go. Fires. Incomplete.
And it's incomplete.
Second and
They were
10
looking to
coming
get
up
this
for the
running back
Jets.
Le'Veon Bell that time. And that'll bring up second down. But he's unable to complete it there.
Minute
It's just not the
37.
game that you would
That's
expect
the
from
goal
him.
in
He's
the
been
fourth
off the
quarter.
mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. Caught here by
It's
Bell.
good down.
Be a 2-yard gain.
Third and 8 coming up for the
down.
Jets.
They drive some people crazy, see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Darnold. Herndon's got
It's
it.
fourth down.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
4th and 6 coming up for the Jets.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
And we got Sam Darnold back to go. Fires. First down, Jets.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have it first.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hold the line.
Sam Darnold back
He's
to
back
go.
to throw.
Fires.
That's complete.
It is complete.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
2nd and 11 coming up for the Jets. Hmm. 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is
There
a
we go.
big spot here. The
Timeout,
Jaguars going to go
Jaguars.
ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Here we
This
go.
could potentially send us to overtime.
The kick is up and no good. And that would do it. The Jacksonville Jaguars are moving on. Now they will take a knee.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Right? And that would do it.
Well, Charles, the old
10
saying,
and
the
7
old cliche,
final.
points at a premium,
Jacksonville
that's certainly applied here.
Jaguars are
That
moving
almost
on.
like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved the
I
defensive.
certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
One game for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
All right. Jacksonville Jaguars are moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Tomorrow's game will be the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Los Angeles Rams. See you tomorrow.